Hey, what's up you guys? It's Six. Welcome back to my channel. So, really quickly, before we get into the video, I just want to draw attention to the audio quality of this video. Is it better? Is it worse? I don't know. Let me know. The reason I'm drawing attention to it is because I am finally in an office space. I have like a studio that I can do my work in again, which means I don't have to do voiceovers in my car anymore. I have a quiet, neat little space for me to come and do all of my work in. If you are new to the channel, you might not know, I have been running my channel and my shop and my everything outside of my bedroom for the entirety of its existence, and that was getting to be very claustrophobic and very stressful and very much like, oh my god, and I needed a space so bad, and I finally have one. I have a spare bedroom that I have converted into an office. I have like my neat little corner, and I can do voiceovers and stuff again with my mic. I'm on my mic. It is no longer my iPhone. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the audio quality. It genuinely might be worse. I have no idea. I can't hear myself in my ears anymore. That's something that's different. I used to have it set up where I would have headphones that plugged into my mic, so that the audio would like feed back into my ears. But the headphones that I have are Bluetooth wireless, so I can't do that anymore. So I don't know what this sounds like, and I will not sound, or I won't know until I get into editing and recording. So yeah, let me know, like maybe you guys will end up liking the audio from my iPhone better. I don't know. Anyways, enough rambling. Today's video, oh my gosh, I did not mean for this to get out so late. Fun fact, so it's October, right? We all know this, and as artists, we all know what happens during October, right? Inktober, or Drawtober, or Sketcho, or whatever, because we all know we don't do Inktober anymore because the creator sucks. Anyways, this is what you are seeing right now. The first prompt for Inktober. The first. We are well into Inktober by now, into October, I should say. We are well into the month. And this is day one. And that is because I intended to do so many more things for Inktober. I had this fun little idea where, like, instead of doing the official prompt list, I was gonna find a bunch of independent prompt lists and go, like, every single day was obviously a different prompt, but also a different prompt list. So I would get, like, really diverse, like, prompts and, like, you know, things that I could do. And then after October 3rd, I got sick for 2 weeks straight, and it was hell. I was so ill. I was so miserable. I couldn't do anything. So I have been struggling to get this video out and get it edited, but it is finally here for you guys. Also, speaking of audio, I'm going to, and I haven't attempted to do this yet because I usually do my voiceovers prior to actual editing, attempt to give you guys some little ASMR moments. I don't know how that's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen. But if I can, let me know if you guys like that. I'm trying to experiment with my content and how I film it and how I produce it, just like my content in general, because I have a space that I can do that now. I can make different kinds of videos that I wasn't able to film before because I had such a teeny space, and it was so hard to finesse like getting things like camera angles and lighting and timing down. It was just all so stressful and so confusing, but I don't have to worry about that anymore because I lock myself in my office and I have my wide little space that I can do anything that I want to do in. So I am so excited and so grateful for that. But anyway, I am going to quickly wrap up what you guys are seeing on screen and then hopefully give you guys some nice little ASMR chill out time, and let me know if you guys like it. So very quickly, this was day one of Faytober from an artist whose name is on screen because I cannot remember right now. And I did this because my friend was running like a little thing in their Discord server for Faytober, and I was like, I love this person. Of course I'm going to jump in at least for a day, and the first prompt was Fawn, which I thought was very, very lovely. I love fawn characters or like fawn adjacent type characters. It's coming up, my my holiday redraw that I do every year. Not quite a fawn, but like it's a character with like reindeer headbands. So like that's fawn adjacent. It's very similar subject matter, so it's something that's comforting to me, something that's really fun for me to draw, and yeah, I mostly just wanted to try to experiment with getting back into traditional illustration. I've been talking, for so long about I want to get back into traditional. I want to get back into traditional because that was what I used to do primarily back in the day. Again, if you're new, you're probably used to seeing me do like digital, because that's just what was easiest for me to film at the time, and so I ended up getting really stuck into doing that primarily. And also like for producing like prints and stickers and stuff, it was just so much easier for me to do digital because my scanner isn't that great. So yeah, I just fell back into doing that. I kind of fell out of doing traditional art, not because I like doing it less, but just because it was like so much harder for me to make content out of. Like I could take pictures and post them for Instagram, that's great, but that's about it. And maybe I could sell originals every once in a while if I really liked them. But yeah, I just wasn't doing it as often. But I really want to. I really miss it, especially because I've been struggling so much with art block lately, and I'm feeling like I'm almost like losing my connection with art, which I really do not want to do, because art is something that I have loved since I was a little baby. It is always something that I fall back on and, really enjoy making and doing and creating. So I don't want to like lose that like interest, that spark in art and illustration and, creativity in general, because then what do I have? Like it's like I have video game. Okay, that's not great. Like that will keep me entertained for all of like 20 minutes maybe. Like I need to make art. It is something that every single time I like consume a piece of media, it's like I want to draw. But then when I go to draw, I'm like, I'm not good enough. I'm a terrible artist. I suck. I can't do this. I don't know what happened. So I'm trying to like step away from that and kind of like rebuild my connection and my love for making art again. And I feel like doing things traditionally really helps with that, because like I can see it on my hands, like the ink that gets all over my fingers, or like the pencil stains that go on my hands, and the me writing on myself trying to get my gel pen to work. It's like I can see tangibly like what I am doing, and how that is affecting me, I guess, if that makes sense. I didn't mean to get all like introspective with it. It was just supposed to be like I missed doing traditional, but no, I'm so serious. Like I think it helps for me to like put my hands on paper and get messy, but not in a too messy way. Like there are some mediums where like chalk pastels, they make me like shiver. I can't do chalk pastels. That feeling on my hand is terrible. But like ink, it's like it stains your skin, but it doesn't like leave a residue or anything, unless, oh my god, have you guys ever like overfilled a marker? Oh my god, I accidentally did that the other day. It was so sticky. It was horrible. I hated it so much. And then I didn't have like a rag or anything near me. I only had tissues because I have been sick. So I was trying to wipe it off with a tissue, but the tissue kept peeling and like getting all over. It was disgusting. I hated it. Oh my god. Anyways, I wanted to do traditional art because of that feeling that it has been giving me. And I also wanted to try to sketch like directly on camera again, because I have not done that in a really long time, like years maybe, because I always get scared. I'm like, what if I mess up? What if they see me mess up? Like, yeah, stupid, you're gonna mess up. That is part of making art, is making mistakes and then running with them, and like embracing them, which was not something that I had been doing either, especially with my digital art. If you guys follow me on Patreon, quick plug, patreon.com/6studios, I have talked at length lately about my like struggles with perfectionism, and me trying so hard to make every little detail as neat and perfect and like proportional as possible. The Liquify tool has been both my enemy and my friend. It's been so like constant me nitpicking every little detail of illustrations, and while that's good that like I can see kind of like with my eye like where my proportions are lacking and stuff and where I'm struggling to do certain things, it also is terrible, because then I spend hours looking at pieces and thinking that they're awful and hating them, and thinking that the person that they're for, like if it's a commission or something like that, or if it's like a Patreon reward or something, that they're going to hate it and that it's not unique enough, it's not interesting enough. And I hate that feeling. It sucks so bad. I want to get rid of it. I really, really do. And I think doing traditional stuff will help with that too, because there is no Liquify tool, there is no undo, there's an eraser, but you know, it's still gonna leave like a ghost behind, you know what I mean? So like I'm going to have to learn how to embrace my mistakes and also not be afraid to share them with people, and that includes like, you know, the sketching on screen thing. It's like I want you guys to see that I don't like easily have proportions down within a couple of seconds, you know, like I want you guys to see me struggling to try to build up a piece, because that's probably what you guys are doing too. Like it is just human nature that humans make mistakes, humans, you know, put things together, they struggle and they make. So hopefully this was a fun thing to go and watch, and then everything after that is really simple. You guys have been seeing it, I'm sure, for some time now, just rendering as I always have, and I really, really missed this, where it's just like I go in, I make the sketch, and then I throw in that color, and then I do all of the details afterward. I really, really miss that feeling. I did try to do a little bit of line art, and that was not great. I really struggled with that. I don't know why I did line art with microns. I don't use microns. I really struggle with them. I think it's because I you know, as my art has grown, since, you know, doing more traditional in the past, I think I like the contrast maybe of like how sharp microns are, but I do not know how to handle them properly. I need to learn that, but I don't have that skill yet, so I was really struggling, but hopefully you guys will like the end result. And that is pretty much it for this video, you guys. I hope you enjoy the little ASMR bits here at the end. Before we get to that, I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video, and an extra thank you to my patrons for supporting me every single month. If you want to go and join all of those awesome people on the screen, you can check out the Patreon. It's patreon.com/SixStudios. Once again, I have a ton of things on there, like podcasts, behind the scenes sketches, monthly rewards, commission discounts, shop discounts, a bunch of fun stuff, and especially now that I have a studio, I can be more on top of things and not make my brain explode, which is very, very nice. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.